To help understand the history of our COVID experience, let's take a look back at the official version. COVID-19 was spontaneously created when a man ate bat soup at a farmer's market in Wuhan, China. Apparently, there was nothing more disgusting on the menu, as they were freshly sold out of panda shit stew topped with fried yak balls. The completely natural version of the coronavirus in the sick bat crossed the species barrier and infected the man. Suggesting that COVID came from the level 4 biolab in Wuhan was absolutely and properly racist against all the scientists from around the world working there. The virus spread quickly around the earth in economy class. Everyone was at high risk of death from the virus regardless of age or health. The best course of action was to avoid all human contact, wear a hazmat suit, and stay inside your house, preferably in the cellar. If you did have to venture out into the world and didn't have a biosuit, then you had to keep at least 2 meters away from other people and wear 1 to 5 face masks at all times. These face masks could be made out of any material as long as we couldn't see your nose or understand what you just said. Fresh air, sunlight, exercise, healthy diet, and vitamins were rightfully deemed absolutely useless. Your natural rights and liberties had to be curbed in the interest of national health. The PCR test was the best way to test for infection, even though the creator of that test said that it should not be used because it would create too many false positives. The only possible savior was a new type of vaccine with mRNA technology, even though every mRNA vaccine had failed up until this point. Anthony Fauci was rightfully named the god of science without irony, and to question him or any government official was truly a denial of all science, you witchcraft-using, gravity-denying, flat-earther fucktards. Additionally, all small businesses had to be shuttered, and only international corporate giants were deemed safe to stay open because it was vital that government officials and members of the World Health Organization had their stock portfolios in good standing while they focused on how to best screw over the public. Any doctor that provided proof of a cure, aside from a vaccine, was threatened, smeared by the media, and in some cases had their medical license revoked. All whistleblowers were persecuted. The vaccine manufacturers made record profits. Ivermectin, the Nobel Prize-winning drug that had been prescribed over 1 billion times and was regarded as one of the safest pharmaceuticals in history, was rebranded as horse paste by government officials and the mainstream media. People were encouraged to rat out their neighbors for daring to have a children's birthday party. Hugging your grandparents was the equivalent of putting a bullet in their head. COVID became the most popular cause of death recorded by doctors, despite your stage 4 cancer and the fact that you were full of fentanyl and had been shot 3 times in the chest just before being hit by a bus. In summation, we were all blessed because we didn't have to think for ourselves anymore. We could just obey like the good little sheeple we were meant to be. It was the best of times. It was a simpler time. It was a time that future historians will study and say, what the hell was wrong with these people?